Hey guys, I have here a Honey Badger e-rig and I wanted to do a quick little video on how to clean it. Now it's super easy to clean, you don't even need a video. But that being said, when I first got my Honey Badger, I still got on YouTube and looked up how to clean it because I just wanted to see somebody doing it. And it's really simple. All you need is some rubbing alcohol and a pipe cleaner, a couple pipe cleaners. That's it. That's all you need. So this guy right here has already been cleaned just to make the video go a little bit faster. It really does not take long. Again, I just want to show you how to do it. So the first thing you want to do is take this cap off, right? So what the Honey Badger company suggests doing is you take this honey pot, is what they call it. I love that name. You take this honey pot out, fill it with your rubbing alcohol. You take your pipe cleaner, and you stick it in there, soak it up, and then clean your piece that way. I find that this just does not hold enough, and you just have to keep refilling it. So what I suggest doing is just get like a shot glass or something. If you have, just get a bigger container. Don't even use that thing. And in fact, when you're cleaning your Honey Badger, after you take the cap off, you don't need it. So take your Honey Badger. First thing is you're going to unscrew your mouthpiece. Super easy to do, and all you want to do is take your pipe cleaner and you're going to run it on those threads with some rubbing alcohol, and whatever's on there will just come right off. And then you also want to run it, in here and swoop it around a little bit, and that's it. This guy does not get that dirty. He does not get that dirty. You sit him over there, let him dry. Take your pipe cleaner, and where the mouthpiece was on this, you want to go in there and you want to clean those threads. Now there's not very many of them, and that's all you do there. Boom, 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 boom. Clean, okay? And then you go to your ceramic tip. Now this is what's going to give you the most trouble. You get that guy off. Now, this tip gets gunked up pretty bad sometimes. Like this metal right here will get concentrate on it. The threads will get concentrate on it. It'll be gunked up in there, and you will not be able to twist it out. So what you have to do, click this on 5 times, boom, 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 turns on. Let it heat up for 60 seconds. It auto shuts off after a minute, and then this will cool down. Give it 2 or 3 minutes to cool down, and then it should twist out. It comes out every time for me after that. So you take your ceramic tip, and what you want to do with this is the same thing you did with the mouthpiece. Is just take your pipe cleaner and you're going to want to clean those threads really good. You're just going to soak them in that rubbing alcohol and just clean it. And you're going to wipe down this metal piece right here, because this gets really dirty too. This whole metal thing right here just gets really dirty after a week of use. And then take your pipe cleaner and you're going to want to run it all the way through and twist it as you go. That's it. That'll get this clean. And then you set that to the side. And that's all you do with that. And then this right here it's just an airway, just an air tube. And it's just there to help cool your hit down. And it doesn't really get that dirty. You just, again, take your pipe cleaner and just run it through. And then on this side where the ceramic tip was, this gets pretty bad. So you're going to want to really soak that up with some rubbing alcohol and just swoop it around and around. You'll probably go through a couple of pipe cleaners getting that clean. Now that's if you wait every 2 weeks. So sometimes I do wait every 2 weeks. I don't always have the time to clean it every week. If you clean this every week, you won't have that problem. This problem where the thing doesn't twist out very easily happens to me after 2 weeks of not cleaning it and using it every other day to every 3 days. So it does get dirty. It does get dirty, but this thing is pretty wonderful. Now my wife got this for me for my birthday back in 2021, and That's actually the first time I ever started dabbing. So I'm relatively new to dabbing, so since 2021. But I've been, smoking flowers since 2004. That's it. Sorry, that's it. That's how you clean it, and you just let it. You can let it air dry. It won't take but 10-15 minutes to let it air dry. If this guy right here gets really bad, soak it overnight. Just let it soak overnight, or an hour, whatever it takes. Just soak it and then scrub it down with a pipe cleaner, and it'll get clean every time. It's super, super simple. I just wanted to do a little video on it. I do have a couple tips on using it. I've been using it since 2021, like I said earlier. Some of my tips are, the biggest one is the battery. Now, what you get with the battery, with one battery, the rechargeable, you need to have two. You should have two, because with one battery, what you get when this thing's 100%, one dab. So each dab, you click it on, and it stays on for 60 seconds, and then it auto shuts off. So I count that as one dab. And that'll bring the battery from 100% down to 95 to 92%. And so your first minute of dabbing out of this is going to be your best. The second time you use it without recharging this, your battery is going to drop down to 85 to 82%. And so your second dab loses a little bit of power. Your third dab, if you're going for a third dab without recharging it, you're going to be down there in the 70% range of battery power. And you're going to be able to dab, but it's not going to be what it was when it's fully charged. You'll notice a slight difference. At least I do. And then so if you dab for a fourth time, you're really pushing it. I think dabbing 4 times off of one battery is about as far as you should push it without recharging it. So what you should do is get 2 batteries, and you can just rotate them. And that way you will always have a full blast dab, 100% hit every time. That's my first big tip. 2 batteries when you get this guy. My second tip is just stay on top of cleaning it. When I noticed, you see these little holes on the tip? There's 2 of them on each side. Those are the first to go. If they get gunked up and the air's not being able, you can't pull air through, you'll notice a difference on your dabs. So you're dabbing, you're pulling through, your drag's going to get a lot harder, and you're going to start seeing your concentrate, billow and wisp around the piece and into your face, and not actually go inside and into your mouth. You won't taste it, you won't get it. You'll just see your money and your beautiful product just vaporize in front of your eyes, and sometimes into your eyes. So once these get clogged, it's time to clean. And you can just unscrew this and just clean this without even having to worry about the rest of this thing. So that's my second tip. Pay attention to these little air holes. Make sure you get this cleaned out, because if you don't, and I've been lazy and waited too long, then this gunk, the concentrate, will just it gets all up in there, and then you won't be able to twist it out, and then it gets in there, and once it gets up in there, it starts coming down the airway, and then you start getting some in the back of your throat. And that comes to my third tip that I haven't followed through yet. Now this comes off, and you have an adapter. They actually give you one with the basic kit that you buy, and you can get like a little water bubbler. They've got a bunch of different choices on their website, ranging from $30 to I think over $200. And so my third tip is, and to myself, is to get one, and that's going to help out with with the hits. It's going to help cool it off. It's going to help catch any splashback you may get, and that stuff is hot. So I'm going to get one as soon as I can afford one. And that's the end of that. I do have one last thing I can show you. If you buy your Huni Badger kit, the basic kit looks like this. You get all this. I don't have anything extra. This is all the main thing. And so it pops open. It's quite nice. And you get, you have this spot to put your Huni Badger. You got this spot to put your tools. Down here are where you can put your 2 other honey pots. Mine are dirty, being cleaned right now. Here's your adapter, and then this is another ceramic tip. This is a cooler one. It's a little bit longer. The one I have installed right now is the high temp, and this is the low temp. The low temp is going to give you more flavor, you know, when you dab. And so they give you all that with the basic kit. It's pretty nice. And so on the go, you would unscrew the mouthpiece and just sit it in there, and you can take the whole thing like that, right? And one cool thing about this being on the go, these honey pots fit into the cap. And so you can put your concentrate in here. Put your concentrate into your honey pot, and then take the lid off, right? And then you can sit it back down in there, and then on the go you just click click click. Like I said, I think you can get 4 dabs out of one battery, so I'm talking 4 minutes really, which is plenty of time to do what you need to do. And then you can just dab on the go. The heat does not transfer through this metal, and so pop pop pop. And then this is perfect for things like camping. That comes to mind, you know, easy peasy if you're just doing it a couple nights. Anyways, so that's how you clean it at the beginning of the video. That's all it is to it, just a pipe cleaner, some rubbing alcohol, and you just clean the threads and then just run it through. That's it. So, y'all have a good day. Take care.